alert explorer, and it was bound to happen. Carefully turned the handle and walked inside. And this seems dusty? When I stepped over the threshold, a strong smell of cigarette blasted my nose and I started coughing. Does it smell that much? A slightly raspy female voice made me quiver and look around hastily. Hello? The corner of the room, covered in a cloud of cigarette smoke, was that girl with her feet on the table who was eyeing me with an indifferent expression on her face. Fuck, how my voice. In the left hand, she had a cigarette stub, which had almost completely burned out, while the ashes from it were falling right on the floor. Does it smell or not? For some time, I was standing there motionless. Smoke from the cigarette was filling my lung, forcing another rough cough from me. The answer was obvious and rather distinct. Yes, it smells. I looked at the fading cigarette, took another 2 drags and stepped it on the table. Fuck, I'm getting lost. Fuck. I'll try and get back to it again. Fuck, where was it going with the voice? Damn it. Listen. Fuck, whatever, she smoked, right? Damn it, listen, be a good friend and open the window, or Aldrich will kill me. Fuck. It's not where I went the first time. Fuck, whatever, we'll just go with that for now. The fact that she was so unrestrained made me relax a bit, but I didn't let my guard down. I decided to carry out her request and open the window. Now it's much more clearer. Pressure slowly started replacing the stench of the cigarettes. The girl was lazily trying to cast the clouds of smoke away from herself. Silent for about a minute. After some time, I understood that she didn't even think about starting a conversation. Considering my extreme interrogation just a while ago, her current indifference surprised me. Trying so hard to remember how I was going the first time I just did it. Boy. First, I want to make a step towards her and start talking. Oliver sent me here to get the humor. I just realized we're still wet. I haven't dried off or anything. Oliver sent me here to get the uniform and bed linen. According to Wagner, I will be part of your squad. The girl ran her eyes over me from head to toe, then a bit slower from toe to head. Started examining her nails, with an unconcerned expression on her face. How'd I go? I'm like trying so hard to remember my voice for one of the characters in Hustle Cat. Fuck. I was trying to go with sort of somewhat Russian-ish accent, you know, not that much good. Who did that to you? Why are you all wet? Oliver, I have been interrogated. He likes water. He likes interrogation. He's just, so you say, you're that Nemo, guy with no memory? I nodded. Drag yourself with that white towel, and I will go get your uniform. I think I'm just doing the voice of that about what I gave for the unknown character. Fuck. Whatever, we'll just go with the raspy voice for fucking. Drag yourself with that white towel, and I'll go get your uniform in the meantime. Fuck it. She'll be deep voice. For that, I don't know. Fuck, I'll just feel like it's whatever. I'm not good at voices. So I try. Real quickly put her feet down the floor, stood up, and noticed how tall she was. It was even too tall next to her. Looked like a small boy. Straightened her skirt and went out, leaving me alone in the room. By that time, my hair had got dry and the shirt was still wet and was sticking to my body unpleasantly. At the first towel that I could reach from the neat heap on the shelf, wiped my hair, face, and neck. Didn't take my new friend long. Soon she returned, and without any further ado, threw a heap of clothes at me. I managed to catch it. Forget to mention how you never asked. My name is Helga. Okay, there we go. I think the name helps me try understand a voice better. Helga, nice to meet you. Nemo? She extended her hand for a handshake. I held out mine in return. His grip was strong and confident. Mine was unsure and careful. I feel like I have a much better time knowing how to voice a character if I could get the name first. You can change here. I want to look. Helga stepped back at the table. It seemed like idleness bored her. She was taking matches from the box and firing them for a few seconds. The expression of indifference would not leave her face. We had the shelves with bed linen and changed my clothes with a slight feeling of uneasiness. After that, I went her shoulders. Rather tell me, where do you come from? I have amnesia. I don't remember anything. So you don't know about the mess going on in the world either? Apparently so. Would you mind telling me about it? For some time, Helga was playing with matches, and then she looked at me from under her eyebrows. Look, kid, right, Helga. Look, kid, you're somewhat suspicious. Let's leave that aside. Let someone else take responsibility for enlightening you. I didn't try to continue that meaningless conversation. I didn't want my persistence to spoil my relationship with Helga. I'll need the bed sheets. Oliver asked me to take them. She ignored me and put the matches aside. She started looking for something on the shelves. The wardrobe behind her back. Where did I put them? In a few moments, Helga looked at me. Tell you what, Nemo. You will bring me a pack of cigarettes and then I will give you the bed linen. It was a thing for an answer. Helga's offer sounded rather serious. No doubt about that. Pack of cigarettes, seriously? This unexpected deal bewildered me for a while. She raised her eyebrows. I gave it to Ref. You've seen her already, am I right? Yeah, she was present during my interrogation. You know, I need to warn you though, don't treat her like a little girl. She doesn't like that. What do you mean by that? Treat her like a little girl? Why not? You'll figure it out. She is somewhere in the barracks. Don't get lost. At the same bored expression she had during our conversation, she started examining her nails. It became clear to me. Discussion was over. I need to find Ruff and take the pack of cigarettes for Helga from her. Cool. Oh, we gotta find Ruff. We can't examine that. Okay. Back here. Not here, but what should we examine? Salt and salt. Nothing special, of course. Wait, what was that? Salt and salt, nothing special, but I like everything salty. How do I know this? Okay. Cool, nothing to say this time. Some more picture. It's so warm outside, but the wood stove is hot. How about someone burn it in summer? Why is it still cooling through the night? There's coal inside, perhaps it's needed for the wood stove. Needed for the whole week. Chicken, millet porridge, vegetable salad, chopped mashed potatoes, eclair. Wait, everyone well here. I think I will enjoy this place. We'll find out. I hear the dishes rattle, the oil splutter, and the water boil at the door. Judging from the sounds, there was a kitchen there and someone was doing their best to prepare lunch. I find the handle for a while and it was locked. I shouldn't go there right now. Okay, I thought these were the same exits, but I guess not. Floor has for minutes to leave the barracks. Okay, so that's the exit. Good to know. Why isn't... Yeah, because that's... Yeah, Lien. Gosh, this is a weird perspective. Wait, let's go back here, turn around. Open the door carefully. A fair-haired top of the head of some soldiers was showing from behind the boxes. Before I could even figure it all out, I slammed the door shut. Who is he? However, Oliver promised to introduce me to everyone later. I think that doing that before the time was right would be goody. Cool, okay, so we just went into the left. I guess we're going up here. Oh, so Wagner's office is upstairs. Oh, okay. I heard footsteps in the hallway. Rev appeared from around the corner and stopped at once. My presence didn't cheer her up that much. For less than a second, stood there all perplexed and then rushed in my direction. What the hell are you doing here? Ruff was so vigorous I stepped back before I knew it. Aldrich Wagner said I'm one of you now? What? This means you're going to spy on us openly? A sharp girl. Well, so much for not showing the worst vibe, whatever. No, while he will be figuring out who I am and where I come from, I'll have to stay in your midst. Our commander is so kind and noble. The sudden change of Ruff's mood astonished me. Apparently my feelings were reflected on my face. She furrowed her brow once again. Hey, don't read too much into it. Wish we had a real romance with him, but as you can see in my current position, that's impossible. Notice that she said that as if she was a man too, but I couldn't find any explanation to that yet. Ruff, I've been sent by... Confessed as she brutally grabbed me by the chin. It was painful, but I didn't resist. What did you call me? Will you say that again? What? Ruff roughly squeezed my lips so the answer sounded quite indistinct. Ruff. First to say wrong, you know. What? You call me that again? Don't you dare do that, ever. Don't follow suit. My name is Rufus. Oh, not Ruff. Okay. Rufus. Okay, that better explains why it's showing as that. Okay. Yep, I got it, Ruf. Started nodding. Only then did she let go of me and start talking calmer. Since from now on, you will live with us, and though I don't get how that happened, I need to make a few things clear. This is a bit misleading. I'm a guy, a man. You understand? So treat me respectively. Got it? Okay. I'm curious if anyone else is going to refer to Rufus as a guy, or if it's just she just wants me to consider a guy. I do not know. That was what Helga warned me of. I was used to accepting the quirks of others here. I got it, Rufus. He smiled broadly? Thanks. Winked at me and patted me on the back. You should get along well, Nemo. Have you remembered the name, by the way? No? Maybe that's for the best. What do you need past for? When I met a new girl, I always tell her that she is my one and only. New, girls? Of course, how else could you possibly pick them up? Some of them are not that pretty and I've been forced to reject them. But that can't be helped. That's just natural selection in its full splendor. Alex started moving in a completely unexpected direction. Why did this conversation feel so strange and unnatural? So you say other soldiers live here as well? Of course, just not in these barracks, but in the ones nearby. Don't worry, Nemo. We'll find a girl for herself too. Just don't choose from the girls I fancy. I had to stop that. Listen, Rufus, I wasn't sent by Helga. She needs her pack of Listen, Rufus, I was sent by Helga. Needs her pack of cigarettes. You should have it. At these words, Rufus' expression suddenly darkened. Apparently I said something wrong again. Helga, is it? She's beautiful, right? So, she has caught your eye already, hasn't she? Our commander has barely allowed you to stay with us, and you set off to get your hands on the most beautiful girl right away, huh? Here I thought a real bromance had started growing between us. You've got all wrong. I went to her to get the bed sheets, and she... Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, I think she's interpreted this way wrong. Oh, no. This expression grew even darker this time. I could catch a real threat in her... Written. Okay, yeah, so we are going to be considering Rufus as the guy. Okay. Granted, I'm still probably going to stick to this voice just because that's what we went with. So focus. He poked me right in my chest with his finger. I won't even ask why you need those, but you're a quick one for sure. All you need is to get your hands on some beauty. Did I get it right? Don't make such a puzzle face, Nemo. I know exactly what you're thinking. I'm the same way. But you won't get Helga. She's mine. I love her. She loves me, understand? Started nodding intensely once again. Listen, you got all wrong. Oliver told me to get a uniform, bed sheets from the Lien room. It just happened that Helga was there, and don't even know that. I barely know anyone here. This mood brightened once again. My smart girl, if I don't have her cigarettes with me anymore, I've lost them to Hans. So take them from him. I had to turn around and leave, and Rufus grabbed me by the shoulder and slowed me down a little. Don't take my words close to heart, okay, Nemo? I can see that you're a nice guy. Just keep your hands away from Helga. It's enough that I have to beat off Hans' dirty claws from her every day. Don't worry, all I want is to get back my memories, that's it. Okay, so be it. You could call me Roof. Kick up Hans for me, will you? Tell him that yesterday during dinner, Helga was looking at me and not him. Tell him she said so herself or something. I'm counting you. Smiling, Roof gently patted me on the back as if to say goodbye, and then she pushed me forward. Wait. I'm so confused. We're considering Rufus as a guy or girl? I don't. Got confused. Wait, let me check. Is there dialogue? Wait, not translate. Wait, it says he here, but then it says she here. I'm so confused. I don't know if Rufus is guy or girl, or I'm so confused. Whatever, we're gonna continue. Now, let's find Hans. According to the description Roof gave me, he's not the most pleasant guy, but I have no choice. That pack of cigarettes. So would he be in here? Nope, not there. Okay, we don't have many places to go. We're not supposed to leave. Perhaps Hans there. Open the door. Leave me alone, please. I'm very busy right now. We talked about Hans. One who spoke didn't even look at me. I had to open my mouth and ask about Hans' whereabouts when the quiet voice started sounding more insistent. Please leave. be inconsiderate to disturb someone who was busy with an important task, so I left and continued my search on my own. That's interesting. That was the dialogue. Okay, no, okay. The girls' rooms or not? Wait. Not the library. Okay, fuck, where else do we have to go? I believe the canteens the whole. Log, you can't. Hans is there. I'll first for me to leave the barracks, but I'll just look what's happening outside. Won't run away. Oh, okay, CG. Once I went through the door leading to the veranda, I noticed a soldier. He was sitting with his back to me and did hear the door squeaking behind him. He shrank into himself and was trembling slightly from time to time as if he felt extremely cold in that hot summer day. Butterfly was lying around him. Another one was sitting right on his index finger, studying carefully from all sides and was whispering something under his breath. I don't remember who this guy looked like, so... Lovely Butterfly, you must feel really warm in the sun. That to interfere. Sorry for disturbing you, but have you seen Hans? The soldier turned his head and looked at me with a calm thoughtfulness in his gaze. Oh. Okay. You're Hans. That's me. He was stuttering a bit and seemed sad. I was surprised that before I met him, I had a slight different impression of that guy. His description portrayed him as a completely different person. I'm Nemo, you must have heard me already? Yes, this spy who doesn't remember anything. Has told me about you, but I thought you'd already left. Is that what you ought to do? According to the regs, all suspicious individuals should be sent to the main headquarters, but we have never mistaken their soldiers for ours. There? What are you talking about? Nemo, how can you not understand? Is it due to amnesia? You not know who are fighting against? The answer seems obvious. Against humans, but why? Correct. With that, Hans became quiet and I was no hurry to violate the silence that emerged between us. Perhaps at least he wouldn't talk in riddles? And why are you looking for me? It became clear that Hans wouldn't explain anything to me. Did it mean the topic of war was forbidden? Would Oliver reveal all the secrets to me later? I had to leave that topic aside and right to business. Ruth told me she has lost Helga's cigarettes to you. Could you give them to me? I didn't want to give cigarettes to Doris, but she needed them. She is cooking something new in the kitchen. She said it will be something out of this world, but actually, she's never really succeeded before. Cool, so then we're heading into the kitchen next. Hans sniveled, squirmed, and sneezed loudly with a broad and carefree smile. You could take them from her. Doris is kind, but just a little bit unusual. Hans wiped his nose with the sleeve of his uniform. It seemed like he wasn't really interested in talking to me. Not that anyone here has so far. Started staring at the butterfly once again and whispering something to her. I heard the words Ruth asked me to pass on to Hans, but I decided not to do that. I don't want to get caught up in their petty quarrel and get distracted from my main task. Deciding to stop bothering further and went back to the barracks. Okay then, we are aware of the kitchen. May have went to the wrong place. Whoops. Kitchen. Yeah, there we go. Door. Oh, okay, so now it's magically unlocked. Okay. Whatever that thing in the center is, the thing that's out of this world. I'm pretty sure she's not wrong. I smell something burning, made me cover my nose with the hand. There were dirty dishes with leftovers everywhere, and I noticed the broken egg at my feet. Broken egg everywhere. It's on the walls too. Jesus, what are you cooking here, lady? I found the girl I was looking for next to the kitchen table. She was busy cooking some extraordinary meal. Doris, right? Doris lifted her head, looked at me, her eyes widened either from surprise or from fear, and she took a step back. I'm Nemo. You probably know that already. I've been interrogated this morning. I wanted to calm her down and made a step forward, completely forgetting about the cracked egg along the way. My footing, my back fell down to the floor, and I hit my head hard on the doorpost. It was painful, but I suppressed my moan, all the strength I had. For a moment, everything went dark. Very same moment, I could hear fast steps and then Doris' alarmed voice really close to me. How is this helping? Whatever, anyways. Let me help you. Raised myself and leaned on my right arm. As soon as I opened my eyes, saw something black right in front of me. First, I didn't even understand that it was Doris's skirt. Standing with her back to me, with slightly bent knees and turning over her shoulder, extended her helping hand to me. Give me your hand. Felt extremely uneasy. I didn't know where I could hide my face that burned red from blushing, or was the best for me to look. Hardly overcome my uneasiness, I took her hand. Just unexpectedly easily set me back up on my feet. Thank you for helping me stand up. Oh, no problem. Be careful. It's a bit dirty here. You're right. I am Doris. Looked around once again and had to eat the comment that was about to leave my mouth. Her seemed cheerful and not embarrassed by her behavior in the slightest. I, however, was ambivalent. Can I call you Omen instead of Nemo? I think it sounds much more interesting and extraordinary. Nemo also sounded extraordinary to me. After all, it's not my... I'm curious, what exactly does Nemo... Yeah. Nemo. Mission? I know what the fish. It means nobody. The Oromo word meaning the man. But in Latin, which I believe whoever that one guy, the unknown guy, said was a Latin word, I think. And it means nobody. Cool, I guess that's fitting. Captain Nemo? I mean, I guess. Oh, it's the nickname then. Are you hiding your true identity? More like I don't remember it. I have amnesia. You're really exceptional, Omen. Rarely, if ever, met anyone like you. You're probably amazed by yourself, too. Wish I were the same way. What are you blushing for, Doris? Doris sighed sadly, but in just a moment, her eyes were burning bright with ever-growing excitement once again. It was hard for me to understand her. Sorry for interrupting your creative process, but I need Helga's cigarettes. How must I bring them to her? I imagine you sent it to someone else? That seems to be a trend so far. Oh, no. Don't you dare to bring her those. She'll just smoke every last one of them. You could actually find so many other ways for them to be useful. Really? I've never heard of any other ways. Well, because of your amnesia. Come, I'll show you. Don't know if it's a good idea given how much of a goddamn mess you made this kitchen. Dragged me to the kitchen table with the mountain of leftover piled up on it. Among them there were shards of raw meat, definitely I could tell. Overcooked vegetables, I think that's the green stuff sticking out. Jelly of unknown origin, and on top, this splendid sight was decorated with raw eggs. What are you cooking, lady? I know it doesn't look that pretty, but I put so much meaning to it. But you've never seen such extraordinary cake. That's a cake? I will tell you a secret. The bottom of this cake is a single green pea. Usually they will decorate cakes with berries and fruits on top, but hard vegetables any worse. Note, cut the pea at the very bottom. What do you think? Have you ever seen anything like it? No, and that does not look good at anyway. It's like in one fairy tale. Doris froze and her hands started trembling. That's not original. Said it quietly and flatly. Seemed frightened, but what was so scary about my remark? She gonna chuck it away just because it's not out of this world? Instead of explaining anything, Doris thrust her hands right inside the meal. She tugged and started digging into its bottom. What the? What happened? Why are you doing that? She wouldn't answer, staring glassy-eyed right at her creation. Doris continued her strange manipulations. A few seconds, or maybe even minutes, she stopped and finally pulled her hands out. Found it! She looked happy once again, studying the smashed pea in her dirty fingers. Wow. I'm so thankful to you, Omen. If not for you, my cake would be mediocre. What do you think about it now? I didn't know the answers to that question. How early changed after she dug into that cake. Became a bit more lopsided to the right. It was about to fall. The most important thing for me was to just leave before that happened. It's very original. Really. Never seen anything like it. Really, honestly? Of course. What's the most original thing about it? Oh, jeez. I think, vegetables? I would never have thought of adding vegetables into a cake. It's not even a cake. Well, if even an eccentric guy like you would never have thought of that, then I really did a great job here. Oh, please don't tell me we're going to taste it, though. It was really hard to stop Doris. Seems like she started coming up with something new. I still can't understand what happened to the cigarettes. Helga's cigarettes? You know, actually, I want to stick the smoldering, smoking cigarettes at the edges. That would be quite a sight. That's for sure. So, do you have them? Of course, of course. No, I dropped them in the male dormitory. Seemed like Doris had finally noticed that Emil was gradually inclining and falling down from the table. She shook her head and again with her bare hand started moving it to the opposite side so that it wouldn't fall. I didn't bid her farewell and left the kitchen so carefully that had Doris turned her head to look at me, she wouldn't even think that I was trying to escape from her. God, this is gonna be interesting. And I wonder if us being introduced to everyone is not even gonna matter. It's over here? Or did I accidentally click on the letter? Okay, went the right way. The ill-fated pack of cigarettes should be somewhere around here. Unless it's somewhere else. Before I started looking for it, I noticed the ground to your bed was close to me. There was a note on the bed cover saying capital black letters, Nemo's bed. Oh, that's the bed. Ah, okay. They already provided me with a place to stay. I started my search for the lost pack of cigarettes first. I looked on the floor, then I looked under the beds, desks, and beside, kept since nothing. I didn't dare to look inside the cabinets or check under the sheets on the beds of the other people. So I just cast my eyes over the room. Perhaps I would notice something. However, what impressed me the most were canvases with paints and brushes. I didn't even notice that. I sat on my new bed, lowered my head, and started thinking. What should I do about the pack of cigarettes now? Should I confess that I couldn't find it? That Hegel would be angry with me. Well, has Mr. Nemo finally got his espionage activities? Is it who I think it is? Some sound of human's voice made me abruptly raise my head and stand up. It is him, whoever the fuck this guy is. I was watching you this whole time. So what? So your spying days are over. You were exposed. What were you doing with my bed? Nothing, I was looking for Helga's pack of cigarettes. Soldier. We're just gonna call him Soldier, that is? Or we're just not gonna... Because I know the intro opening thing show his name, I just didn't catch it. Soldier's eyelids narrowed and he approached the bed, which was above mine. Oh, this is gonna be quite an interesting relation we got here then. Because sleeping above us. Put on my face, or wait, put on face mask? Okay. Feel like there was a word missing, or letter. He put on face mask, cast away the blanket, and extremely carefully ran his hand glove over the bedsheet. Examining the bed thoroughly for a long time, I was standing behind him, feel his concentration with my very skin wall, glancing at me every now and then. Soon I got fed up with that. Well, was he so distrustful? Like, I didn't do anything like that. There's no reason for me to harm you. I don't want to antagonize you guys. Soldier stopped his search, made up his bed, and then slowly turned to me. Good spy always gets along with those they plan to betray. I'm right about some things, but stubbornness and persistence start to irritate me. I'm guilty. I really don't plan to do that. I just want to find the cigarettes to be able to get the bed line on. Say I believe you, but why would you sneak around my bed? Seems like my bed is right beneath yours. I point at the note lying on the blanket. My partner, in conversation, took it in his hands, tried carefully examined it from all sides. Taking his mask off, he sniffed it. Oliver. It was a mystery to me how exactly did he work out. He was the author of the note. Was it the handwriting, the smell, or all the above? It was really written by Oliver. That soldier who finds everything suspicious could make a pretty good detective. Don't think I believed everything you said, Mr. Nemo. You're too suspicious, especially your actions. Fine, just stop calling me Mr. Nemo. Just Nemo would be better. What's your name? After he kept quiet for a while, eyeing me carefully. Yakov? I'm curious. Was that the... I feel like it's not. I check out the Steam store page. Or maybe it doesn't say. Wait a second. Wait, does it not? Nemo. Oh no, the other character we're going to be playing as is Lien. Okay, that's interesting. So I haven't. Okay. I wonder if the demo is just going to be this whole plaything, because Lien's whole other thing is about running away from some people or something. Anyways, my name is Yakov. You would find that out from someone either way. Yakov, have you seen a pack of cigarettes here by any chance? Helga asked me to bring it to her. Not only the wrapping, I found it under your bed, though back then it was still mine. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense for him to be suspicious. But think that the things inside were cigarettes. Most likely someone wanted me to think those were cigarettes. That person made a mistake. I thought I'd want to check its contents and open the pack, but I don't act in such a predictable way. It either contains highly volatile poison or not bomb. Or a bomb. That'll be triggered once you open the lid. Fools. I'm surrounded by fools. He is just not just suspicious about it, he's suspicious about everything. Oh my god, this guy. Oh, what did you do? Wait, did he throw it away? Do you want to know, really? I sneaked it into Elias's pocket when he was changing here. Soon, I will learn what was inside. Cigarettes, my dude. Probably just cigarettes. Can't really understand whether Yakov was joking or talking seriously. But he is your comrade. Fight alongside each other. Risk his life. Oh, come on. He is our strategist. We're not fighting side by side. He is blind, so he is the only one who wouldn't notice my manipulations. And he has nothing to lose. He can't see anyway. I feel anger welling up inside me. Oh, wait, that was us. Fuck. This kind of attitude, there's no wonder you don't trust people, because you yourself act as a real traitor. Which I feel probably triggered him. At the room without waiting for Yakov to respond. What would I not get for the surprised look on his face after my out of control rant? Maybe I stepped over the line? Maybe he wasn't serious? At that moment, I knew only one thing. I need to find Elias to make sure he was fine. And Joseph got the goddamn cigarette. Whoops. Which I believe has to be this one room that we keep being kicked out of. Open the door and quietly enter the room. Ledger was sitting among the boxes. He was... Oh, so he's actually blind, I think. Because if that's his eye, I think it's also closed. So I think that would also explain why he just has his bangs covering his eyes. Soldier was sitting among the boxes. He was surrounded by paint pots. Wait, is he the painter? In his right hand, he was holding a smudgy brush. There was canvas on his knees. I approached him. He lifted his head and looked right in front of him. He lifted his head and looked right in front of him. I couldn't see his eyes behind the long locks of hair. The soldier lowered his head. He was listening to my every move closely. Who's there, Hans? I could tell right away that he was blind. It meant it was Elias. So he is aware of our presence? Which, I mean, I guess the door sounding. Okay, never mind. I'm Nemo. I was interrogated today. Perhaps you've heard about that? Commander said that I will live with you for some time while he is trying to investigate. Good afternoon, Nemo. Yakov told me about you not so long ago. I'm Elias. We're glad to meet you too. Elias didn't say another word. He dipped his brush into the paint and started moving it on the canvas. He seemed emotionless, and it looked like he was watching from the corner of his eye. It showed from underneath his hair. How could he paint if he couldn't see anything? I'm curious about that too. I wonder if he's gonna show us his artwork and be like, huh, he's an artist. Walked up closer to Elias and he felt it. It became tense. He was watching me not with his eyes but with his skin. At least that was what it felt like. Have a look at what you're painting? Oh no. No. Elias tilted the painting towards himself to block it from my view. He was outright frightened. If you don't want to show it, then I won't look. Painting's not finished yet. I don't want anyone to see it like that. What are you painting? Well, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. His eyes are actually visible. It's faded. I just realized that because I could barely see the line going there. Anyways, what I see. That sounds interesting. I smiled all of a sudden. It was a heartwarming, shy smile as if my simple words made him happy for a moment. Thank you, Nemo. I can't finish this painting for a long time. Everything is constantly changing. I cannot get a hold of the moment to capture it on canvas. Seems like he was really serious about his art. I didn't really understand what he meant, but Elias' torment proved that my guess was right. In the constant darkness, he was able to feel the colors of the world. That I could not see. Sorry for such a question, but how can you tell which paint you're using? Is it evident that I'm blind? Not at all. If Yakov hadn't told me in advance, I would never have guessed. I smiled gently. I was joking. Different paints have relief markings of different shapes. Though I could differ colors by the sense of touch, and when to mix them, I just relied on my intuition. I learned that when I was still able to see. How did you... No, please don't ask me about that. Elias' lips started trembling and I felt like I did something despicable. Sorry, listen, you should have a pack of cigarettes in your pocket. Helga needs them right now. Didn't have something like that. Perhaps Yakov slipped it in when I was changing my clothes. So you know about it? Is it something Yakov always does? More often than not, he doesn't trust anyone and he looks for a catch in everything. However, sometimes his suspiciousness can be very useful. I guess somewhere deep inside he can distinguish his fantasies from reality. Need that pack of cigarettes? Yes, Helga needs it. Oliver took it. He said that I shouldn't dabble in such things. At the time, I didn't know he was talking about cigarettes. Thank you for your help. I'll go look for Oliver. I nodded and just froze, and perhaps he was waiting for me to leave the room so that he could continue expressing his world on canvas. Pack of cigarettes was just impossible to get hands on. In such a short period of time, it managed to travel to the hands of almost every soldier in the barracks. Without delay, it went out into the hall. Oh my god, this is quite a ride. So we are not going to need Oliver to introduce everyone because we're going to do it anyways ourselves. Oliver's up. No, that's Wagner. Okay. That's locked. Where? We